Tell me how you came up with the name.
That's a good question. I don't know. Intense brainstorming.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I
we thought
think
about it.
I something mystical and like I don't know. It sounded like so we had the idea of scepter, like the English term,
Right.
but then we figured the German word sounds more like I don't know, intense,
Uh-huh.
so to speak, you know. Um, yeah, that's about it. I think we came up in a rehearsal, if I remember correctly, or I don't know.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, I think the idea was also to just, I'm sorry. I think the idea was to have just one word. We want the name to be
Yeah.
like easy to remember and be catchy. That was the whole idea, I think,
So
or part of the idea.
this band started in 2024, which is, not that far away and stuff like that. But in 2024, you came out with an EP called Inferno, uh, with a limited edition of only 100 copies. Is that true?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, the first edition was limited to 100 copies, and I think they did a repress. I think also another 100 copies in black. So yeah, it was a limited edition.
we had
And,
white tapes at first, and then we had black tapes, and then a German label called Fucking Kill Records released a vinyl version of the EP, which I also think we had black, white, and I think red also in vinyl.
so is that a collector item now, or can you still get it?
I think the vinyl you can still get, and I also think the tape.
Um, I'm not sure, to be honest.
I know
Yeah,
it
you
got
can definitely get the vinyl still, the
uh-huh,
second pressing in red,
right,
but I'm not too sure about the tapes.
right, yeah. Wow, wow. That got great reviews. I mean, I was reading reviews, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, all high reviews. Did you expect that?
Hmm.
I
Did you?
guess no, we did not. I guess I don't know. I
I mean,
mean, the whole
do
project
you
is
expect
about
that?
having fun.
Like,
Right, yeah,
yeah, it's like never expected, I guess. It just happens. Like, we didn't focus on, I don't know how we will be perceived. It's
right.
just like, bringing out something cool and having fun and kind of reliving the music
Right.
that inspired us.
Cool. Listening to the album, I notice every song is high powered, good rock and roll and stuff like that. No ballads, no slow songs. Everything's like in your face. Is that what you always wanted? Like a good album that's like slap you around a little bit, maybe? You know?
Yeah,
Yes, the answer
we
is
tried
yes.
a little bit a change between like really fast speedy songs and a little bit more mid-tempo, but as far as like really slow songs like ballads or something, that I think that wouldn't really have fitted the whole vibe of the band and of the album, of course.
And who came up with the cover?
It was Hans Huema. He is actually the singer of Veneter. Um,
I think of the album,
yeah.
okay.
Of
Yeah,
the
so do you
album, I'm
mean the
sorry.
song? Do you mean the song
Yeah.
or like the artwork? Artwork, yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the artwork is from a good friend of ours, like from Venator, another like Linz-based heavy metal band, and he's a great artist. And we like right away. Or do you mean the newest one, or Inferno?
Oh, the newest one.
Inferno. Oh, the newest one. That's from
Oh,
Lucky.
from Sebastian Frigerio. He is from Chile, and we noticed this guy's work through the Phantom release. I forgot the name, but it was an EP, and we really we loved the vibe that the whole artwork had, and we thought, yeah, that's something we want to have for ourselves as well for upcoming release. So that's yeah. I'm hearing myself right now. I don't know why.
Really?
Ah, because Toby joined us.
That happens with me every once in a while too.
So I think I will go in another
Yeah.
room.
All right.
Yeah. It's also
Didn't
like
expect that.
at first we thought about like doing an airbrush artwork. That was a little brainstorm idea, but we couldn't find anyone who's still doing like airbrush properly. And then we found out Sebastian, and it was like a real actual painting, and he was super fast. We really kind of matched like our ideas, and he really put on like what we thought about, and added a lot of cool stuff. So we were really happy with the whole process working with him.
Now, High Roller Records, they seem to, be a pretty popular label of late. A lot of my interviews are coming from High Roller Records. How did you get signed to that label?
We just asked them.
Yeah.
That's basically how it all came together. I think we just sent them an email with a link to the album, to the tracks, to the final masters, and yeah, just asked them if they were interested in releasing the album.
We
And
thought
they
it makes
agreed.
sense. Yeah, because we're pretty much like influenced by a lot of bands that High Roller is repressing and putting out. So we have a lot of LPs in our collections, which are High Roller represses from the 80s or so. So we thought that would fit perfectly. And yeah, just like Luki said, we just wrote them an email, and we got lucky that they were happy to be working with us.
Cool. I'm going to go down each track and stuff like that, and I'll pick what member. Tell me a little bit about the song. Let's start with Slasher on the Highway. Alex, tell me a little bit about that song.
Yeah, it's like the opening track. It starts out it's like one of the faster songs on the album, and yeah, it's like we kind of tried to match like an early 80s like speed metal vibe on that, and there's a little break in between, and we just thought it's like the perfect opener for that whole album.
Cool. Lucas, you take
Actually,
go ahead.
Yeah, it was the first song that we wrote after the EP. So yeah,
Cool.
it's the oldest song on the album.
Yeah,
True.
Everlasting. Who wants to take that one?
I don't know.
Lucas?
Yeah, why not?
Go ahead.
Yeah, Everlasting. It's a song where again the twin guitars really dominate and shine, I guess. I hope so, at least. And yeah, we thought it would make a perfect second track on the album. Yeah, and I love playing it, to be honest. It's one of my favorite songs to play live. I would say it's just fun. Yeah,
I really like
harmonizing with Stefan.
yeah, I like the solo exchange that happens.
Oh yeah, I love that.
In the second half
Call
or
and
something.
response.
Yeah, like we don't have that much, but there we just ripped.
Steve,
It's also the longest one.
How's the music scene by you guys?
Here in Austria?
Very vital, I would say. The
Yeah.
music scene in Linz, in Austria in general. Yeah, it's a very vital scene, I would say. There's a lot going on, especially in Linz. Yeah, I mean, it's a small scene. I think you can't compare it in any way to the American scenes, I guess, but still, yeah, there's a lot going on, and especially the scene around the Capo, which is a legendary location in Linz. They have a lot going on.
Yeah, I think it's something in the water here. Like we have actually heavy metal industry. They have like some. I think they put some heavy metal in the water, poison us.
Cool. Yeah, the whole world's going to shit, so especially in America. Let's go to track number 3, The Slayer. Steve, you want to take that one?
Yeah, Slayer is the fastest one, I guess. Also the shortest one of the songs. And I like that vibe. So it's fast played, and yeah,
Cool.
ripping again, but in a different way. Yeah,
It was
more
actually
punk.
tough to put it together. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, true.
Cool, cool. Let's go to track number 4, Hit the Streets. Steve, you want to take that one?
Yeah, sure. I mean, Hit the Streets gives me, I don't know, gives me kind of optimistic vibe, to be honest. Like it has this, I don't know, going out doing things, you know, like just optimistic vibe. There is a part on there that's really tricky. I think I had to read up that stuff forever. Like this palm muted picking stuff. But yeah, it's a fun song. I mean, we haven't played it live yet, but I hope we will in the future.
Alex, you could take the next one, The Exterminator.
Yeah, well, that is like I think it's the first song of the B side, and also again it's like a little opener again with like some like very crushing tom action going on, and yeah, also like I think it fits perfectly the vibe of a B side to start and to continue the B side then.
Cool.
And it's also based on a movie, which
Yeah.
is a fun gimmick, so to speak.
Cool.
Which is a theme that Luki was lyric-wise adopting in the Inferno EP. And it's not so that it's in every song, like vintage, like B horror movies,
Right.
but it's cool to have a song that has like the same vibe like the Inferno EP on it,
Cool.
lyric-wise.
Right. Let's go to the next track, Dark Angels. You want to take that, Lucas?
Yeah, why not? Well, Dark Angels is I think the most like classically song-based track, I would say, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's got a very clear structure. It's got the intro, the verse, chorus, verse, bridge. So it's a very classic kind of song. And that's also the reason why we picked it as the second single for the album. Yeah, it's got a. I think this song also stands out in a certain way because it's got a different feel to it than the other songs, I would say. It's a little bit darker and even sinister, I would say. Yeah,
I
that's Dark
think
Angels.
it's like goth heavy metal.
Yeah,
Like
we always say that it's our gothic song.
yeah, and like the vocals are gothy. I mean, it's the song that stands out the most of the whole discography, I think, yet. Yeah, it has a moody, sinister vibe. It reminds me of Grave Pleasures. Those are like guys, I think from Germany. They play also this kind of gothy, I don't know, heavy metal music. It's cool. It makes it a bit different, you know.
And who wants to take the cover, Lonely Nights? Who picked that?
Alex.
Actually, it was
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's like
Sorry, Toby.
yeah, no,
There's a
That's like
delay in the audio, so it makes
yeah.
it difficult to. Yeah.
It's like a cover from like an old Swedish band, and we actually had to hit the guys up to ask if it's okay to cover that song. And I think Luki was in contact with someone from the band, and they were super cool about it, and pretty happy that an old song by them is getting like a new polished up and getting released on an album. And it was kind of tricky because the lyrics, they didn't have like actual real lyrics, so they had like to remember what it was and wrote us, and we kind of like changed the lyrics a little bit to fit more the vibe and to tell like a little story about it. And that's the track where I'm singing on it, and it was cool. It was fun to record something that another band wrote like many years ago, and to re-release this on an album.
Wow.
I think we all had fun doing that one. Yeah.
Wow. Tobias, you take the last track, The Lords.
Yeah. It was the last song written on the album, I guess.
Right.
I like the epic part in the ending. I like the fast drumming of it. Yeah.
Drumming reminds me of like Acid, this speed metal band.
Yeah,
Mm.
This is so
absolutely.
cool.
Thank you.
Double bass going on is fine.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think it's a great representation of what we try at least to stand for. It's got twin guitars, it's got harmonies, and it's got this speed metal-y kind of thing. I think it's I think it represents us very well.
Mm.
Alex, what's your feeling about vinyl making a comeback?
I love it. I mean, we used to talk about it like in this day and age, like where everything is so fast and people just usually using streaming platforms to listen to one song and stuff like that, and bands releasing like singles and putting out this, like I think when you're listening to vinyl or cassette, like you really have to sit down and pay attention, and you can't just walk around, and then you just really have to actively listen to it. So I think it's great. And also I don't really have that much time. I also do listen to like songs on my phone, but it's way better to sit down and really listen and not do anything else beside that.
And Lucas, what's your feeling about vinyl making a comeback?
I love it. It's I just love to just sit there, pick a record, and really dedicate yourself to the music in this very moment. And I think it's a unique medium, kind of. I mean, we were talking about this the other day. Like back in the day, I mean, I'm a 90s kid. I don't know what life was in the 70s or 80s or whatever, but it must have been special in a way that information was not easily and like instantly available. You could daydream about stuff. You had to like imagine what the band looked like, or I don't know, whatever. And I just love that kind of magic that is the result of the whole thing. I love that.
So it's mindfulness-based heavy metal.
Steve, what's your
Not
feeling
just kidding.
about vinyl coming back?
What? Me or Alex?
Yeah,
Alex already was. I don't know. Like, I have more of a poser take when it comes to vinyls. I don't know. Like, I don't listen to vinyls that much, but I have a couple of them, of course, because I really love having the artwork in a large size. You know, putting it there, seeing it every day when I cross it and stuff. And for example, when we got the vinyl for the newest album, just seeing the artwork in this crisp quality in this large format, I don't know, it's so good. And also the idea of having analog music is, I don't know, that's something that I don't think it will ever go away, to be honest. Like, but I don't listen to vinyl that much. I should do more because, as the other said, it's when you listen to a vinyl, that's more of a ritual. You know, you sit there and you listen to it like song by song. When you when you on streaming platforms, today there are songs that are like 1.5 minutes long. Like everything shifts towards short attention span, and this is more of like, I don't know, the real deal.
Yeah.
And what about you, Tobias?
Yeah, for me it's completely the same. I also like, for me it's also more like a collection thing, the vinyl thing.
Yeah.
But I would also like to do it, like sit down and listen to it
That's
in
difficult.
a proper way. Yeah.
Do you think CDs are on the way out?
Yeah.
CDs are coming too.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of attention lately, and we also did a CD version, and I think CDs are doing pretty well, because I think like people kind of like some probably get a little bit sick of the quality from streaming platforms. Like it's very compressed format, and yeah, I'm not so much concerned about that, but I do think that stuff like on actual physical like formats do sound better. You can hear a tiny difference, I think,
Yeah,
and at
it's
least a
true.
sonic difference or something. And I think people they tend to go for the most easiest thing then, because CDs are so handy. You can take them with you. Like Steve said, an LP is pretty big, which is cool if you sit down and listen to. But like we're all 90s kids, and we used to grow up like with CD players, and we were walking around with Discmans and all that stuff, and it was great.
Right, yeah.
I think that physical, like physical, the medium itself, like vinyl, whatever, tapes, CDs. I think it almost became a statement against the current zeitgeist,
Yeah,
if you know what I
yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
Which I
Because
love.
you feel like you own it again, like you own some like piece or you have a collection or something, and that's completely lost with streaming services, to be honest.
Right.
You know,
Wow.
that's in the nature of a human to collect things, I guess.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and it's all
Or-
about support and collaboration.
Yeah.
With physical merchandise, do you feel shipping hurts the sales? Like postage?
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
can
it
be a
depends, but I
hassle.
think so.
Yeah. To some, it definitely is, because like as I can only speak for myself as a music fan. Like if I order t-shirts or some other merch by a band, and the postage is way more than the actual worth of the goods I'm ordering,
Yep.
I have to think like twice or thrice about it to order it, because I think like, man, I don't know if I can handle this.
Right, yeah. You know, me, I'm a guitar pick collector, and sometimes I buy from different collectors. I mean, the pick's worth probably $2 to $5, and the shipping's $10.
Yeah, that's
So,
crazy.
like,
Yep.
am I going to buy it? Probably not. You know, unless I
Yeah.
really want it. You know.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, even with CDs are almost $10 to ship. You know,
Yeah.
especially out of the country. You know, so it's kind of difficult. Are you guys working on a new CD already?
Well, I think we can say we are. Yeah, I mean, we're working on new songs right now. So yeah.
We actually got one already, I think, like, which is like 98% finished.
Yeah, and some ideas, like unfinished material.
Wow. Alex, what bands do you listen to?
A lot of different kind of genres and stuff, but for ZEPTER, like usually I really like this like 80s kind of like punkish heavy metal stuff, because I really come from a like more like a punk background and stuff, and I really like, you know, punk beats like D beat, or like a standard punk beat. Like that's where my heart is really at, and that's mostly the stuff I'm listening to. But also like a variety. I mean, I can't really listen like to hard, harsh music all the time. So you gotta mix it up a little bit with something more soft, like a lot of 60s, 70s, 80s. Like yeah, actually a lot of everything, I would say.
How about you, Lucas?
I also listen to a lot of different stuff. I mean, I'm a huge prog head. I love film scores, especially synthesizer-based stuff like John Carpenter and all these things. I love jazz fusion. I love classic, early, dirty heavy metal, obviously. I love singer-songwriter stuff. So there's a lot of music to listen to, and yeah, and I love to collect records. I mean, I don't have the biggest collection in the world, but I love to own like special albums that mean a lot to me, and they can't really be narrowed down to a certain genre, not at all.
How about you, Steve?
Oh, that's that's an interesting question. Like I mean, when I was young, I was listening to lots of thrash metal, like early 80s thrash metal stuff, early Exodus, early Metallica, Megadeth, etc. When I got older, I started to tip my toes into different stuff also, like electronic music, like death metal, black metal to some degree. It's really varied. Like I love synthwave music. There is some rap I'm listening to, so it's really extremely varied. What I saw or what I experienced, I really like when it's heavy music, like when it's intense music, let's say that. In what color or form, I don't really care. It's the mood that I like, the honest, heavy mood. I listen to lots of crust punk too. Yeah, varied.
And how about you, Tobias?
Yeah, for me it's also like a difficult question because there are so many genres I listen to, but
Right.
I would go for like post-punk also at the moment,
Right.
and also some kind of different electronic music like synth stuff, and where you can kind of like basic rhythm stuff where you can kind of shake off, and with where the mood is like dark. I like that one. And yeah, also of course classics and heavy metal, and yeah.
Lucas, can you tell me anything about Presence Beyond?
The Presence Beyond.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a nerdy thing for me to do. Well, the story is I bought a synthesizer bearing a Poly D in I think January 23, which was the first time for me to really get into the whole synthesizer world. And I was trying to learn the whole thing, and also I was trying to learn more about mixing and stuff and recording at home at least. And I was also watching a lot of horror movies, old school horror movies, zombie movies, whatever, Italian horror stuff and all that nerdy shit. And yeah, I was just collecting some material and decided to release it on tape, and that's basically the story to the whole thing. Hans Huema, who did the artwork for Inferno, also did the artwork for this one. So it was a fun side project for me. Yeah.
Any of yous have a feeling the way the world is shaping up right now?
Oh man, it's so crazy. Like when I think like we talked about like we're 90s kids and the stuff we already witnessed, that's like crazy. Like if you think back, but I think like if you look back, like the world has always been a crazy place to some extent. And yeah, just that's more or less like why we do music, to kind of like focus on something creative, on something real, on something pure, on something that you actually have like a choice and an opinion about, and that you can do something with. So yeah.
I was just going home by bus from work, and I was watching Donald Trump's speech at the World Economic Forum in Davos, and damn, it just hurts listening to that bullshit. I don't know. I'm sorry for the language, but it's just beyond me how anyone can believe this guy's words. It's incredible.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever he tells the truth, you don't tell the truth that often. It's like half of it's made up, and like, prices are lower. They're not lower, and this and that. And I think the American people are worried too. I really do. So
No.
it's scary.
I think it's like the thing with politicians, like in general, like I remember when we were growing up, like there were so many like punk compilations against like certain politicians and stuff like that. And I don't know, I don't really see that anymore, and I kind of like wonder, why is it like that, and why, I don't know, it's crazy.
Definitely. Well, you guys, it was great chatting with you, ZEPTER. Would you like to say anything to the fans out there before we end? Alex?
Well, yeah, thanks for checking us out. Really happy to do what we love, and we will continue to do. And yeah, I hope like in the future we will still play shows, still release music, and yeah, thanks. If people like that, we're happy, and if not, we're still gonna do it.
We're still happy and play the
Yeah.
music, you know.
How about you, Steve? You want to say anything to the fans out there?
Yeah, I mean, we're really looking forward to play this year. We have lots of good gigs coming up. Yeah, what can I say? I mean, we're stoked to play. We will release stuff. Yeah, I don't know.
Cool. How about you, Tobias?
Yeah, it's an honor to have us here, and yeah, totally looking forward to the gigs and this year, and like the album, how it will, like how the people will like it, and yeah.
And how about you, Lukas?
Yeah, I think we really can feel honored to have a great label behind us, which is very supportive, and they're doing a great job. And also thank you for taking the time and
Thank
for
you,
being
man. Yeah.
interested
No
in
problem.
what we do. I mean, yeah, that's awesome. So we really appreciate all that stuff, and yeah,
Cool.
love to continue doing what we love to do. Thank you.
No problem. Congratulations on the new album, which comes out February 20th on High Roller Records, self-titled ZEPTER. And have a good day and enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
Bye-bye.
us.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.